2017 comes to a close, we at BloombergQuint look at the stocks that have gained stellar returns over this complete year. On the some of the multi-baggers, now we have featured certain stocks so far. Weizmaan Forex. Darshan Mehta has gathered more insights on this particular stock. The stock has run up over 8 times in a short span of time. So this has been a great performer for the year. Darshan, what is that your research throwing up really?
Yeah, so Weizmann Forex is up almost 8.5 times. It's one of the counters which has surged, and majority of the surge came in the last few months. So let's take a look at what the company does, and we'll tell you more about what exactly does. So basically, it has multiple operations that actually, but the main one is foreign exchange transactions. So there's forex, money changing services, international money transfer, travel insurance, mutual fund, gold. So they do all of that, but majority of them is related to forex. So this is a brief profile of what the company does. Now, if you look at the return ratios, if you're looking at the other factors, they seem to be decent. Return on equity of 21%, return on asset of 8%, and return on capital of 16%. So on return ratio wise, it is fine. Now, if you're looking at the other factors, and that is the valuation, the peer comparison, that will come up on your screen. But basically, the promoter owns almost 75% stake in the company. The balance is owned by the public. Some of the prominent shareholders, Mukul Agarwal is a well-known HNI out of Mumbai, and Girik Wealth, another firm which specializes in mid caps. Their name recently came in the bulk deal of Weizmann Forex. So these are the important names you have to watch out for. Now, in terms of valuation, no doubt it's expensive. On a P basis, it's 33 times and 24 times. And on a price to book, which is more appropriate for this company, it's 10 times this year and 7 times next year. So it's one of the most expensive for companies as far as price to book is concerned in the space that it operates in. So the peers, there's no direct competitor, but these are the peers that is there. Weizmann Forex on a current price to book is 14 times. Centrum is 10 times, and LKP is a small portion of that, but that is trading at close to 1 time. So no doubt it is expensive. But what has happened, just look at the net worth. The net worth has moved from a level of 63 crores in FY12 all the way up to 158 crores currently, and they've managed to reduce their debt substantially. From a debt of 131 crores, they've actually become virtually debt free right now because they have enough cash on their book. So that is the debt situation that is there on the books. Now, the other factors that you have to watch out for Weizmann Forex is the financials. Now, look at the financials. The revenues on FY15 were 4,470 crores, and they've moved up substantially. And look at the first half. They've done almost similar to what they did 3 years back, just in the first half. The PAT, 18 crores, is the story as far as the PAT is concerned. From 19 crores, they moved up to 23 crores. And in the first half only, they've done close to 19 crores. So financially, they have done extremely well over the past few years. So that's the financial story of Weizmann Forex. Now, if you're looking at the EPS, just look at the EPS. EPS also moved from levels of 16. They did 18 and 19 in the last 2 years, and in the first half, they've done almost 19. So financially, they've done so well that, that was one of the primary reasons why the counter moved up in favor. Now, what is working for the company? Virtually debt-free because it has cash on the books, pays regular dividend since inception. So 2011, it got listed, and since then, it has been paying dividend. Recently, they demerged the wind division. So 90 to 95% of their business comes in from the Forex division. They also have a wind division, which they demerged out of the company to focus corely on the Forex business. And among the largest and principal agents for the Western Union money transfer, and the franchisee is huge. They have one of the largest distribution as far as agents are concerned in terms of shop is concerned. So it's one of the prime and the biggest dealers as far as Forex is concerned. What are the risks to Weizmann Forex? Obviously, valuation much expensive than the peers, and competition is also picking up intensively. So these are the risks, but apart from it, the financial performance has led to the big share price up move that we've seen from levels of as low, it's moved up almost to the levels of 1500. It's up almost 8 times. So one of the multi-baggers of 2017.
Very interesting, Darshan. I saw that while the net profit in first half of FY18 is similar to the whole of FY15, the EPS is actually higher in the first half than what they did. So maybe they have retired some equity or otherwise, because the earnings per share is actually better compared while the net profit has remained
and
flat.
they're reducing their debt substantially, so it's virtually debt free now. You saw the debt levels, so I think it's basically a financial performance that has proved. And one important thing that I need to point out is that if you see the notices on the exchange for the past few months, they have been attending a lot of conferences, putting up a lot of investor presentation and meeting a lot of investors. So that actually created a big. So I was seeing through the BSE in the past, since the time of inception, they've never done this, but in the last few months they've met a significant amount of conferences and HNIs. So that's probably garnered a lot of interest in Weizmaan Forex.
Well, very interesting. This is the price chart, by the way. Just watch out. The market cap of the company is about 1,770 odd crores. So it's
the revenues they do is 5,000 crores. So on a market cap to say that the revenues are higher than the market cap of the.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thanks for that, Darshan. Weizmann Forex 1458. This year up 753%. That's a big move there.